Hi, this is Mrs. Gerhardt again, and today I'm going to show you how to add textures to your clay piece. So a texture is the way that something looks like it feels or the way that something actually feels. And since we're working with clay, we're going to actually add how it actually feels. So on this example, you can see that I pressed a design into this part for the tree. I might have used the back of a pencil or another end of another tool that's rounded. That would be one texture and it feels bumpy. I am not going to count smooth as a texture. You need to actually add texture into your piece. You might check out your extra clay and try different things out. So some of the clay tools you can press or scrape across the clay to make different types of textures. I could use this same clay tool in a different way to start creating a different type of texture. Maybe I'm making a fish and I can add scales. Maybe I'm adding a roof line and I'm adding some kind of texture for the top of the roof. I also have some clay stampers that you can press down into the clay. You need to be careful that you're holding against the upside of the clay so that it doesn't change the shape of your overall clay piece, but you can start to see some of these different textures. So again, I'm working on a box currently, and I'm starting to do some designs with repeated flowers. So here you can see I've begun that process, and now I'm going to start to add some design work into this piece with textures. So I'm actually going to add a design at the edge of the clay piece. So going near that edge, I'm going to use this green clay tool to press into that edge, and it's starting to create a design that's a texture right at the edge of the clay piece. And then I'm actually going to take a pencil, and I'm not going to draw with the pencil, but I'm going to poke a bunch of different little holes on the top of my flower shape to start to create another texture onto my clay piece. You will be required to have at least 2 textures pressed into your clay container for your project.